Why is Peneda-Gerês National Park so popular? Peneda-Gerês is a national park located in northern Portugal. Being the only national park in Portugal, it has coverage of almost 700 kilometers. Peneda-Gerês was named after two main granite massifs which were called the Serra de Peneda and the Serra do Gerês. These make the highest peaks and the flowing streams. Over 200 vertebrate species live in this park, with different species like frogs, salamanders, etc. There is a huge history behind the entire mark that is reflected through the structures and remains. Peneda-Gerês is so popular because of all the things that you can do in the park. There are a lot of roads that connect to the park, make it accessible easily by the public. The trails which lead to beautiful waterfalls and beaches that you can take a swim in are what make the park's best features. There is an official symbol of Peneda-Gerês National Park, which is the roe deer, and you can find these roe deer. They usually come in groups to acquire food and shelter. There are also rare sightings in Peneda-Gerês National Park where you can find the Iberian wolf. However, the wolves are near extinction due to overhunting, so it is a rare sight to see. You can also see the Spanish ibex and other bird species within this area, which make it a great place to explore due to the vast amount of animals that live here. There is also a cattle that has horns that are extremely long, close to 40 inches, that roam around monitored by shepherds. There are also horses as well that just wander around. Peneda-Gerês National Park is so popular because of its hikes and trails. Peneda-Gerês National Park has a lot of waterfalls and riverside beaches that lead to trails which are long and short. There is the Miradouro Velho de Pedra Bela, which is a path of 2 miles where you can overlook the Canicada Reservoir as well as the Arado waterfalls. Many people who take this trail decide to end up having picnics and swimming in this area. Then there is the Trilho de Preguiça route, which goes through woodland and ends up descending into a valley with streams but also waterfalls as well. There is Poco Azul, which is a loop of around 9 kilometers, and it passes a pond with a small waterfall. Finally, there is the Miradouro de Pedra e Cascada de Rajada, which is known as the easier trails out of the ones we mentioned, with it being around 3 kilometers, and due to it being dog-friendly, it is great for a light hike including a small waterfall. This is not all for why Peneda-Gerês National Park is so popular. There is even more things that add on to it. One of those things are villages. There is close to 22 villages within this one park, and each village is unique, with multiple different shops and restaurants around as well as historic attractions. There are paths that connect some of the villages as well. There are a couple of these villages that really stand out. The first is Braga, which is known as Portugal's religious center as well as its oldest. There are multiple religious buildings, including guides throughout the buildings to learn about the history. There are multiple different guides and maps within Braga due to it being the headquarters of the park. Then there is Rio Caldo, is a small village but still very interesting due to all the water-related activities that occur. There is Lindoso, which is surrounded by mountains, and finally there is Sojo. Sojo is a town that is smaller than the ordinary village you see, but it is known for being the focus of tourism. Peneda-Gerês National Park is adored and loved because you are able to camp, and the Portuguese people within this park love to camp here. There are campgrounds but also cabins as well. There are 3 campsites that are known as the most popular. The first is Ermida Gerês Camping, located in Ermida, and is family run with barbecue grills and bathrooms. Then there is Parque Cerdeira, which is like a camping resort with bathrooms, pools, and even restaurants. The last one is Parque de Campismo do Vidoeiro, located in Vidoeiro, a camping resort with tents and trailers offering bathrooms, barbecue areas, and snack bars. What makes Peneda-Gerês National Park so popular is that even if you do not want to camp and want a place to stay, you have the ability to do so. There are multiple places to stay, including inns and hotels. There are 4 that really stand out from the rest. The first is Casa do Adro, a hotel that is inside a house from the 18th century. Then there's the peneda-gerês, which is located within a wooded valley including a spa resort. There are also water streams that attract people to it due to it being very therapeutic. Peneda-gerês is great because it has rooms to pick from in the village's hotel that allow you to view the forest and park from a restaurant, as well as exciting activities including horseback riding, biking and canoeing. Finally, there is the peneda-gerês, which is a hotel with private rooms, yoga events and a swimming pool.